Tanong, sinasabi sa 1 John chapter 2 verse 4, referring pa rin to sa law, na part sa remnant, na ang nagsasabing kilala niya ang Diyos pero hindi tumutupad sa utos ay sinungaling. Paano mo mapapatunayan na hindi ka nagsisinungaling kung hindi mo sinusunod ang ika-4 na utos?
Sabi
Context
dyan,
naman,
the one who
di ba?
says, I have known him, and yet doesn't keep his command is a liar. So siguro maganda, Brother Toto, ano ba itong commands na ito na sinasabi niya dyan? Ni Apostle John.
Well, you
Ten
need to read.
Commandments ba yan?
Yun nga yung
Ten
ano,
Commandments, right?
yun yung assumption kagad ng mga kaibigan natin at kapatid na point of view na every time you read law or commandment, it boils down to the 10 commandments. Di ba?
Ten Commandments.
So that's the sad part, di ba? Pero yun nga, you have to also look into the context. So anong commandments nire-refer ito, di ba? Kasi
Yun. Si
kung
John din
babasahin mo
dapat
yung-
na magsasabi.
yun nga
Si
eh.
John na magsasabi,
Hindi
hindi
yung
mga
si Ellen G.
komentaryo
White
na-
ang mag-interpret na.
Hindi si Ellen G. White.
Ito, di ba? Kasi pag binasa mo naman yan, tuloy-tuloy yan hanggang verse 4, di ba? Yung commandments ni God about love, di ba? Sabi
Pagka
nga,
tinuloy natin yan, kasi ang binasa kasi ni Brother Renovic,
oh,
chapter 2. Pero pag
Oh.
tinignan mo, pag tinuloy mo sa chapter 3, kasunod na chapter lang, sa verse
yun nga.
23, andito yung command, sabi dito, now this is His command. Ito ang kanyang utos, that we believe in the name of His Son,
And the Son,
Jesus Christ,
and love one
and
another.
love one another as
Yun
He
nga.
commanded us. The one who keeps His commandment remains in Him, and He in Him.
Yun.
So, ang commandments pala, ayon kay John, si John dapat ang mag-interpret, hindi tayo. Kasi minsan
Tama.
pag tayo nag-interpret, naiiba eh. So, ang author ng 1 John, si John. Tanungin natin si John, na siyang author ng 1 John, ano ba ibig mong sabihin dyan? Na commandment, 10 commandments ba yan? Binasa ko lahat, 1 John, 2 John, wala akong nabasang 10 commandments eh. Ang nabasa ko ito,
Hindi,
first
ba?
Timothy.
Pastor, alam ko, nag-aaral ka ng Greek. Hindi ba ito intole? 10 commandments? Yes or no?
Entole.
Entole, pero hindi 10 commandments yan. Not all 10
Uy.
entole are 10 commandments. But 10
Mhm.
commandments is part of entole. But not all entoles are 10 commandments.
Our 10 commandments. So,
Yun na nga po. So kumbaga, grabe ang connection ba ng 10 commandments sa 10 commandments?
Ang
po?
magdi-decide pa rin context, bro. Ang context pa rin magdi-decide, hindi yung word.
and feed into
So,
it.
dun sa tanong mo, so 10 commandments, pwede naman 10 commandments. Anong sinasabi ng context? Kung sasabihin mo 10 commandments po, yung command na yan, yung entole. O anong context niyan? Sige nga, may mabasa kang 10 commandments? Wala. Pero kung may mabasa ako sa context, kung ano yung entole na sinasabi ni John. Ano daw yung entole? That we believe in the name of His Son, Jesus Christ. And love one another as He commanded. Wala sa 10 commandments yan. Nandun ba sa 10 commandments ang believe in the name of Jesus? Wala.
At saka ang haba din na explanation ni John kasi pag finalo up mo sa chapter 4, andun na yung sinasabi niya eh. Kung sinasabi mong mahal mong Diyos na hindi mo siya nakikita, pero yung kapwa mo na nakikita mo hindi mo
Mahal pa
mahal,
rin,
ito
oo.
ay sinungaling. So,
It
in
is the law of
context,
love.
yung pag dinuktong mo yung 2, 3, and 4, wala kang mababasa na sinasabi ni
10 commandments.
John about the 10 commandments. Kasi nga, again, this is about probably nakapag-usap na sila ni Apostle Paul dito eh kasi nag-abot na sila eh. So, yung law na sinasabi dito or commandments, hindi na siya in reference to yun nga pagka sa 10 commandments lamang, hindi ba? Kumbaga, it also covers yung context nga na si God, honor God, and love one another. Kaya nga yung si Jesus, palagi niya sinasabi na all men will know that you're my disciples if you love one another. A new command I give you, love one another just as I have loved you. So, pumupunta na doon sa mindset na talagang si Jesus was already making the old covenant obsolete. When I say obsolete, at that time, nagta-transition na eh. Now, for Brother Renovic, yun nga, hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na today, I will not even say, tigil na yang sa 7-day Sabbath kasi nga, you cannot. It's against God's teaching sa New Covenant. No, what I'll say is if you want to do it, why not? Go ahead. But it's not a requirement when it comes to salvation. Kasi nga, salvation is by grace through faith. It is not of yourself. It's a gift of God. So, dito papasok ngayon yung salvation, faith plus works ng Seventh-day Adventism is because nagiging identity ng mga Adventist yung seventh day. Hindi na si Jesus Christ. Kaya nga, ang identity mo, pag nawala yung seventh-day Sabbath keeping, hindi ka na follower ni Jesus Christ kasi yung pangalan pa lang Seventh-day Adventist eh. Ang mga followers ni Jesus Christ will be known by His name, who are called by my name. So, yun yung context nga na sa New Covenant, ang mga Kristiyano, they're known because they are loving, they're caring, they're so compassionate, may mercy, and they're not legalist. So, if you dig deeper into the Adventist teachings of Ellen G. White, makikita mo yung shadow lumalabas instead of yung si Christ yung fulfillment.